It is at the core of self-awareness and perhaps the final question we will ever ask ourselves. Possess independent thought and it will trouble you eventually. Seemingly unknowable no matter your intelligence, wisdom, experience, or dedication to finding an answer, at some point in our lives, we all wonder, what is our purpose? Some people believe we have no purpose in life, and others find it through their work, their children, or their religion. It seems the ability to reason comes at a great price. The power of our mind has allowed us to dominate our surroundings unlike any other animal we've encountered thus far. Yet it is the very mind that enables us to explore the universe that also creates our greatest challenges. From the errors in the ways we treat each other, to the battles we lose within, the mind gives us the power to answer many questions, revealing a greater depth to our ignorance with every one. That being said, is there any inherent purpose found within us? Arguably, nature's only clear and cut purpose for life is to spread, to increase our population size, area span, and to spread newfound knowledge and wisdom. Follow the decision making of any animal or its instinctual design and we find one commonality. Life wants to live. While desire is likely absent in most life forms, instinct drives life into the future even if death is an inevitable cycle. From the smallest forms of existence to the largest wildlife, everyone fights to see tomorrow and most life forms have developed similar blueprints for how to do so. Take mobility for example, one of the most fundamental and advantageous survival strategies any life form has developed. The ability to maneuver the world is crucial for the survival of nearly all life on Earth. Many claim these patterns are a result of evolution and subsequently evidence that there is no grand purpose. However, even if the universe is billions of years old and life formed through a series of unlikely events, we cannot assume that this answers every question. We currently have no way of knowing if this is a simulated reality, if aliens seeded life on Earth, or if some other probable or improbable theory means that our lives or the universe as a whole has a purpose beyond our understanding. Thus, reproducing might not be the only function our history has instilled in us. But what other purpose could we have? At this point, I don't think we can say for certain, as any purpose beyond survival remains a product of our individual reasoning. Such conclusions may evoke great fear and a sense of hopelessness, but we must remain humble. And humility isn't about making yourself feel small, but rather accepting reality. We are an animal with little knowledge of our own past, whose lifespan approximates zero in the age of the universe. With such little time and such little wisdom, we cannot expect to predict tomorrow or even make sense of yesterday. But it may be best to simply focus on the beauty of each coming breath instead of spending time regretting the previous. Until we solve death, all of us have our time coming, so why not make peace with it while you're still alive? After all, the need for sleep puts you to bed. Without death, who brings you to life? In any case, how does the principle of wanting to live reveal itself in our daily lives? While survival and reproduction may be the biological imperatives that govern nature, we often seek something beyond basic existence. I believe that most of our decisions can be broadly categorized into two types. Number 1. Pleasure-based decision making. We often make decisions that may be illogical or provide little benefit to us or anything around us for the simple fact that it provides temporary pleasure. Number 2. Immortality. Our efforts to achieve greatness are either fueled by ego, which is fueled by the urge to withstand death, or fueled by altruism and the goal of enlightening the species as a whole. Of these two reasons, however, most of us feed our ego by striving to leave behind a legacy because our name is the closest we will ever get to achieving immortality. No matter your level of finance, knowledge, or access to goods and services, time is the great equalizer. Thus, many of us attempt to make the most of it while we're still alive. We seek to be seen as greater than in hopes that our memory will live on. Because we can only experience existence from the perspective of our own body, it limits our perception and understanding that each and every single one of us is likely the same essence interacting with itself. It's unlikely this will change soon, and we will continue to find meaning by specializing in that which we love. But will this always be the way? As time progresses, machines continue to demonstrate that they are more capable than us. From complex calculations to hydraulics used for heavy lifting, machines are made to go where we can't. Will we still find fulfillment when computers outperform us in all aspects of the physical and cognitive world? Or when each and every single one of us is walking around with the ability to instantaneously download knowledge, skills, or experiences? Technology has helped even the playing field in modern society, so if we follow this trajectory, will it one day diminish individuality? For example, we admire those who put time and effort into refining their craft. But if a computer chip inside your head allows you to access the muscle memory or general experience of another person, will we still compete for perfection or yearn for exploration? Perhaps we will, and this technology will elevate the standard, making competition all the more exciting. At the same time, the ability to share an experience may help enlighten us. The future of technology may even result in practical immortality. In that case, how will it affect our efforts to achieve a legacy? Will we transcend primitive desires? Or will it only work to give us more time to chase wealth, power, and influence? Ultimately, purpose drives us all, whether we actively consider it or not. People's sense of purpose varies widely, with some finding it in the pursuit of personal happiness and well-being, others embracing spiritual or religious beliefs, and many even questioning or rejecting the idea of purpose altogether. No one has been able to indisputably prove why reality exists, and the odds are that we will never truly know. However, we should approach each day with gratitude, for nature has defined that the mere act of existing is something worth preserving. But what do you think?